Perfect. I'm Seth.
And I'm Drew.
And this is
Nerd Feeding the Nerd.
Oblivion's got a lot of them. And they're not long in the remake now because, I've got a PC that can handle it, but it's just like, look at me, I got a PC. Hey. I know. I'm such a booger, dude. Hey, speaking of...
I mean, you're just privileged, bro. That's all.
Speaking of boogers...
Oh, dude, seriously?
Where do you wipe your boogers?
In tissue, bro.
You're driving down the road.
Yeah.
And there's no tissue. Where are you putting that bug, dude? Where are you putting that bug?
Okay, I have always napkins and those little like grandma purse packages of tissues in my car at all times. Without fail, dude. I cannot not have it. My car is my purse. Okay. I have in my center console.
This is not the way.
Okay, so
I'm
we
backtracking.
are not Mandalorians. I have a beard brush and beard oil. I have pain relievers. I have Tums. I have a bottle opener. I have a spork.
A bottle opener for what?
Well,
you
dude,
drinking a bunch
of
Mexican Cokes and you can't get the...
Well, yeah, with Topo Chico, Mexican Cokes, whatever, dude. Like, sometimes you just need it, bro. Like, yeah, I'm not cracking some tall ones some long necks while I'm rolling down the road, but there have been a handful of times where I've needed it. And it is Zelda themed. It is OG. It's like it's dangerous to go alone. Take this, and that is my bottle opener. I have a box cutter. I have tape. I have in my glove box, I have one of those little bags that's like a portable urinal kind of thing or whatever, and it's got that those silica gel things in there, so like it like stiffens up or whatever. I know that's gross, but like there was a time when I was stuck in my car for 3 hours after going to see a movie because it was icy. Like it was just this ice storm that hit out of nowhere. And I really had to go, and I ended up like cracking my door and trying to aim it out of my car. And I'm sure people behind me knew exactly what was going on, but I was in no danger of anybody seeing anything because of the sheer volume of the situation.
Wow.
But, and by that, I mean, I don't have anything small enough to represent that, but anyway, keep moving on. But yeah, dude, I have everything. I have a first aid kit. I have
that's hilarious.
A life vac, which is this little contraption that you like put over someone's mouth and like suck air out if they're choking. Like it helps people from choking.
What?
I have a towel. I have a blanket. I have a cooler with energy drinks in it. I have a box of legendary Pop-Tart pastry things. I also have a snack box, dude. I just added this to my car. And in my snack box, I have little packets of nuts, variety, like little trail mixes and stuff. I have sugar-free gummies. I have like Lily's and Shameless. Dude, Lily's gummies are so freaking good, dude. They taste just like gummy bears. And they're so good, and they're sugar-free. And there's like 20 grams of fiber in there. And bro, I need fiber in my day. So I got those in there. I also have 2 bags, the small bags of Skinny Pop. And then I also have a variety of protein powders that I put in little bags. I have a vacuum sealer, so I made my own little individual serving bags of protein powders, which is great. And dude, I could go on. Honestly, I have a spare shirt. I have stuff for work. Whatever. That's boring. But no, dude, like I said, my car is my purse. And I hate when I have to have things done on my car because I do try to take some of that stuff out there because I'm partially embarrassed by it. Like anytime, I don't always change my air filter, okay? I know I could do that. It's an easy thing. It's cheap. Sometimes I feel like throwing the guy a bone, or I just don't want to do it myself. I'm already there. I'm getting an oil change.
Yeah.
Can I change your air filter? Yes. Just do it. It's been a while. And it's also a change of the season. I usually change my air filter twice a year, but I also drive in my car a lot. So it's my purse, it's my office, it's my house. I've slept in there before. I've done all kinds of things in my car.
Where is this monkey? Let's talk to this lady and maybe she knows.
The lady? I don't think that's a lady, bro.
Oh, yep.
Hey, check out my hair and diaper.
Wandering around the woods.
Bro's got some birds nesting up in there, dude.
There are a ton of caves and dank spots. Dank spots, bro. It's pretty dark even in the middle of the day, man.
Yeah, dude. Dark side of the moon.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
this is a must for lighting dark places. Use it once to light it and press A while standing still and put out. Use while lit to set things on fire. You won't be able to use it without oil, so make sure to refill it.
This was the bane of my existence, dude. I hated this part.
I'm trying to drum up sales by giving away free lanterns. It's a business tactic, guy. See, as long as you've got oil to fuel your lantern, you can light your way and set fires to stuff. They're the best. Come on, guy. Try setting a fire under that big pot.
Oh, so you can cook as well.
Okay, so it's going to make me take
you got
this.
to whip it out.
Okay.
Whip out that lantern, bro. Put them... Wait. No, just the lantern, dude. Okay.
No, we got to get some... We got to scoop.
Oh, okay.
You can't... if you want to take it, guy, you have to
I'm just
heat
living
it
in
to
your
make it
world.
safe. Okay.
Yep, that's what I said.
All right, dude, you say a lot of things. I'm just kidding. But you do. There we go. That's right. See, it's on fire, my guy. Yeah, you keep using that lantern anytime you feel the need, and it runs out of oil. You can come see me to get refilled.
I'll fill you up, Daddy. Good morning, everyone.
Can I hit it? Oh, nope.
By the way, anybody that's out there, which there's probably not many of you, but if you're enjoying this on a Saturday morning, I just want to let you know, this shameless plug here, we are going to do this every Saturday morning.
That's right.
And this is our first stream, so we're still kind of virgin-esque in its own way. Seth has live streamed before and was...
I was going to say, speak for yourself, virgin.
Well, dog, I saw your live streams. They were rough.
Man,
so
that's harsh.
Dude, I remember, like, I was like, dude, you haven't said anything for the last hour. You're like, well, no one's in my chat. I'm like, I know, but just talk. Just talk to
Talk.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, you're
not
talk
doing it.
to
But no, we're trying this out. We're doing this thing.
Okay,
and yeah, dude, the straight up Afro dude, he's got birds that live in that piece, dude. Like, that hair game is next level.
My question,
thanks, man. Shadow Wizard saying this is better than Saturday morning cartoons. Bro.
Oh,
like,
that is so nice.
That actually just really freaking made my day.
Oh my god!
But,
oh my
so
god!
We want to recreate those vibes. We want to recreate like Saturday morning cartoons, just waking up, but we're gonna do it via like video games and chill vibes. But yo, if you're eating your breakfast right now, shout out your cereal. Like, seriously, I want to know. I love cereal. I don't eat it that often because I don't eat breakfast. I'm not a morning food person.
Yeah.
Never really have been, dude. I remember being a kid and like choking down orange slices and toast, and I don't know, man. Like, I know people say that that's bad and whatever, but I'm just like, don't come at me, dude. I just hate breakfast. I love breakfast foods. Like, dude, eggs, bacon.
I thought you were gonna say that you were like you ate like a lot of grapefruits as a kid. You know those weirdos that like cut a grapefruit in half and then they like eat it like it's a bowl?
Bro, I love grapefruit, dude. That is, citrus is my jam. And yeah, dude, I love grapefruit. I don't cut it in half and like do this grapefruit spoon and scoop it out. I just eat it. Like, I over my sink, I rip it open like an animal. And then I take out all the segments and I try to peel as much of that like white membrane stuff away. But I just eat it straight up, dude. I love grapefruit. I love the slight bitterness, the citrusy, the light little sweetness. It's not overly sweet, but dude, I like grapefruit more than I like oranges.
Oh, really?
So
it's
seriously,
a little more tart. It's a little more tart.
Yeah, and that's why I like it, man. Like, it makes me feel alive. So
wow.
Yeah, dude. And plus it's good for like your liver and stuff. I got really into grapefruit and grapefruit juice when we were drinking our faces off because it was our job.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
dude, yeah, Shadow Wizard, eggs are the best breakfast. I eat eggs a lot. Actually, that was a huge part of when I was trying to lose weight. Like, I would eat like hard-boiled eggs. I'd eat 3 of them a day, and dude, eggs are phenomenal, man. What Shadow? What is your preferred method of egg? Like, are you a scrambled? Are you an over easy, sunny side, over medium? Are you a basted kind of guy? I'm like an over medium. That's I like it because you've got a little bit of the yolk that's like loose, but I also I love eggs Benedict. I hate making it because it gives me flashbacks to when I worked in a restaurant and had to make hundreds of eggs Benedicts every Sunday for like a year and a half. And I can still smell the like vinegar water that I would put it in because you do that to like keep everything together. And yeah, scrambled, fried, sunny side up. Okay, so you are a consumer of all things egg. I appreciate that.
I do too. I like that. I like that.
Seth, have you ever? I mean, anybody really? Have you ever had like the French style of scrambled eggs? Do you even know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. So Gordon
God.
Ramsay did a video on it not too terribly long ago, but essentially the French style is like you take your eggs, you whip them up, whatever, and then you put them in a pot instead of in a frying pan in a skillet, and you do a little knob of butter, and you put it on the heat, take it off the heat, put it on the heat, take it off the heat. Like you're constantly going back and forth. You're essentially slowly warming it up. You're warming up the liquid. You're constantly stirring it, dude. And essentially what you want to do is you want the you could call it like a curd, essentially. Like scrambled eggs essentially are like like cheese curds, if you will. That's kind of what it comes out to be. So I'll use that as that comparison. But you want it to be they're like very, very small and silky. And if you are not a person that likes loose eggs, like if you are I like my eggs scrambled and dry, this is not a method for you at all because it is a silky, soft, loose egg.
I like that. Oh, dude, that's bogus town. Come on.
And we also put like in a little like creme fraiche. I never have creme fraiche, but I do have cream cheese often. So I'll put like a little chive cream cheese in there, dude. It's so freaking good. And actually, Shadow just shouted this out. Eggs with white rice. Yes, in multiple fashions. I love omu rice. I cannot make those omelets. I can't do it. I've tried. I suck at it. And I live in an area, unfortunately, where the closest restaurant that I could get omu rice from is 5 hours away.
Whoa.
And yeah, dude.
What is omu rice?
Okay.
Give me
omu
the
rice.
Skinny.
Oh, it's so freaking good, dude. Omu rice. So essentially, okay, I sent you a video of this a long time ago. I never posted it as a short, but I had full intention of doing so. It is essentially a bed of rice, usually fried rice, but also could be just standard white rice. And then you take an egg, scrambled eggs, put it in a pan, and you cook it just a little bit, and then you fold it into this beautiful almond-shaped envelope of sorts.
Okay.
And then you lay that thing right on top of that bed of rice, and it's beautiful and it's light and fluffy, and you're like, oh, that's really cool. But then here comes the razzmatazz, the prestige, if you will. You take a knife and you run it right over the top of it, and it just splits open and spills its delicious eggy goodness all over everything. And then to top it off, you either do a little, sauce, a little curry sauce, if you will.
Okay.
Some sort of gravy, whatever. So freaking good. It's like a common Japanese dish that apparently is like for children, and people get shamed for it because whatever. But children put like ketchup on that, and they'll do like little like pictures and designs and stuff. It's really cute.
Can you send me that
dude,
video again? Because I want this.
Absolutely, bro. Okay, the next time we get together, which, by the way, folks at home, we live very far apart, a minimum of 300 miles away from each other. We met at work, and it's a great story. But next time we're in Chicago, dude, I know a spot. We'll go, and it's a fun time. Like they do a presentation at the table, and that's the lady was like, "Do you want to film this?" And I was like, "Can I?" Because I kind of want to. And she's just like, "Everyone does it. Don't worry about it." And I was like, "Oh my god, okay."
So I was. This reminds me of something. Now we're on the food subject and things that are delicious. I just recently had what is called by the Norwegians, I think, school bread. Have you had this?
It's okay. Yes.
Pull up a damn picture of a school bread.
You got this at Epcot, right?
I did. I wasn't gonna say that because I didn't want to be all like.
Is
this went to Disney World? But
that is a signature thing to get at Epcot.
So it's basically a pastry that has like coconut flakes on the top, and then it's like custard filled. It's like a vanilla custard. Dude, it is so freaking good. I mean, I looked up how to make it. I'm not much of a baker or anything, but I've never really tried either. So I don't know anywhere I could get these. So I'm gonna have to make them myself or go to Epcot and buy them.
Shadow just pointed out that even the bird has an afro. That's freaking awesome.
I love that, dude. Hey, Shadow, if you haven't already, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button because we want to hang out with you on
absolutely
more than just today because you've been awesome.
Yeah. And also another like kind of quick little like backpedal, if you will. So Shadow is a fan of small tomato slices in the omelet.
Okay, yeah.
He likes that taste. He likes that blend. I like the taste and the blend. My only drawback to that is sometimes there's a little too much water in the tomato itself, so it can make things a little bit like kind of watery, soupy on the plate. But ever since I've started like marinating my tomatoes, that has not happened. And Seth will know this because that's how those tomatoes that I do for my BLT. Those are I do that for like omelets and eggs and stuff. The only difference is like if I have like a pico with the eggs or whatever, that's different because that goes on top. That doesn't go inside. It's got to be fresh.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Marinating your tomatoes is important.
It's a game changer, dude.
Help! Let me out of here, please. Okay. Now we got to.
Does that monkey have like a bow in its hair or head, ear?
It's gonna make me do that jump thing.
You got to do the ground pound, right? That's how it's gonna teach you how to ground pound.
It's gonna make me. You can't make me ground pound.
Do it. Seth, I want to confirm because you are not looking at the chat. Shadow Wizard officially subscribed. That's a win, dude. That's a win.
Dude, Shadow.
We're gonna golf clap that up.
Link, come on, please help me free. Wait,
okay, dude. I'm in other Discords and they have soundboards which I have like kind of, checked on stuff. There's one that says monkey. I don't want to click it because I don't know what it's gonna say. I'm very hesitant, man. I only want to do the ones that I have because oh yeah, dude.
Okay, good. I was like, this can't.
Punch. That did it.
Yes.
So happy. Okay. So that is like a little girl monkey. I think that was the same one that stole the baby cradle, which I get that it was imprisoned and maybe we shouldn't have let it out because it's just going to go right back and steal that baby cradle. Oh, if you hadn't come, Link, gee. And that monkey would have probably been breakfast. Breakfast of champions, children and monkey meat.
Wow. Monkey brains. She's actually a pretty nice gal. What movie was that in reference to?
Are you serious, dude? Indiana Jones, bro.
All right, I just had to check.
One, which is in my opinion, like I prefer the second to the first.
Okay. Yeah. Because God,
there's more action, dude.
Yeah, the first is
The first is fine. It's good. It sets up the story very well.
What's the name? It's
the the law.
It's the Ark. It's the Ark. It's Ark of the Covenant. There's.
Man, I hate having old man brain.
I know this sucks, but anyway, I knew you would know it. I just had to check to make sure you were still awake this morning. She's actually pretty nice gal. That monkey, she tried to protect me, so we got captured together. Sweet. Link.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Thank you.
Temple of
Jeez.
Doom,
God, we're
and then
stupid.
the Last Crusade, which is not the Last Crusade. Well, I guess it's sort of the last of the Crusaders.
Fun fact: I own several of those titles on VHS tape. And if you don't have a VHS player anymore, then you need to buy one way overpriced used.
No,
You're not going to mention this to my. You're not going to mention this to my dad, are you? That I got captured by a monkey and you had to save me.
Yeah.
He's always telling me to never ever get captured by monkeys and go into the forest. So you really can't tell him, really? Okay.
Really?
I'm never going to.
Really?
Are you? I don't know. I was going to say I'm never going to be one of those parents that like rats other people's kids out to the parents, but I guess it depends on what they did. Like, if it was really bad, I guess I would rat them out to their parents. I don't know.
Shadow, bro, who hurt you? Drinking orange juice and milk every morning? Come on. That's just making cheese in your gut, man. That's rough, dude.
Hey, I will say though, I've been pretty good. Speaking of making cheese in your gut, I've been pretty good already so far, knock on wood, that I haven't had to use the bathroom yet.
You just jinxed yourself.
I know, and that's a first.
We're only
though,
an
for
hour
us.
and 20 minutes in, so it's at some point, Seth is going to have to excuse himself, and I will entertain you by saying really rude things about Seth that he'll never know.
I'll never see. My son told me Tallow disappeared into the woods and had not returned. I came as soon as I heard. But it looks like you have brought him home already. I apologize. Such a task should not fall onto you. I should watch my own children.
You should, dude.
Tell me.
Be better.
Have you noticed how strange this wood seems lately? I feel uneasy about what may lie in wait.
Bro, what kind of wood are you talking about, dude?
Anyway.
It's strange that you're talking to me about it, okay?
Tomorrow is
like a rash or something?
Tomorrow's finally the day. We're going to be departing for Hyrule. I think it is a good thing I have given this task to you. Good luck and return safely. If you were lucky, you may even get to meet Princess Zelda.
In Come on, man. I don't have the board up. This is like I said, I cannot wait until you experience this side of things because there are so many things going on right now and I'm trying to not let it get to me.
Hey, all that to say, hey, Link.
Hey, you guys. Yeah, dude.
Perfect.
There we go.
So almost time for you to get going, huh, Link? So how's we finish up early today, bud?
I'll give you like a little texture on this. So, Link came to this village.
Okay.
And he came from a different town. Actually, I think it was more of like a Gerudo town of sorts, because it was in a desert and they were like the first line of defense essentially for this region, if you will. And he's in the village. He loves it there, dude. He loves being there. He loves, fishing and doing all kinds of stuff, man. He's just jazzed to be in this village with these people. And he's trying to forget his past, to be perfectly honest.
Link is,
yes. And because the village that he was in was destroyed, it was completely wiped out. He's the only survivor. And he is essentially trying to hide out. That is his goal here. But the people in the town, they know something's up, man. They're like, man, this guy's like, he's like really good at stuff. And everyone just kind of feels that there is a destiny about him. A touch of destiny about you. And he's kind of bummed, dude, because he's like, no, come on, I just want to fish. I want to do goat wrangling. I just want to do that. That's all I want to do. And he's bummed about it, right? Well, in this town, there is a blacksmith that has made a sword, a beautiful sword, the best sword, made it, and is going to deliver it to Hyrule. Like, there's a big to-do that's going to happen at Hyrule Castle, and they need a sword. It's got to go. And the one guy who made it is like, I don't really think I can go. Like, my wife is pregnant. She's about ready to pop. I don't think I could go. Like, I know my wife is going to have this child any day now, and I'm going to leave. It's going to take me a week to get to Hyrule. I'm going to have that kid. My wife's going to have that kid, and she might die in childbirth, and this might be the last time I ever see her. So I can't go, dude. I can't. Link, bro, can you hook a brother up and take this away? So Link's upset about it, but he's like, yeah, I guess I'll take the sword. I'll take the sword to Hyrule Castle for you. So that's kind of where we're at. Okay. We're not really getting any of that. But that's
we're not getting in the weeds. Oh, dude, these freaking goats, man.
Yeah, dude.
They're gonna make me fight for it.
Yeah,
I thought I kind of had it figured out, but I don't apparently.
Yeah, and I appreciate this version of Link because he is a rancher. He is.
Yeah, we work for this guy, right?
Yeah, he's a worker, dude. Like he, and that's all he wants to do. He wants that simple life. He wants to work. He wants to, have fun, work hard, play hard. That is this Link. It is not like Links of the past where dude just wants to goof off. Dude just wants to run around and squirt water at other kids and whatever.
Yeah, wear masks and
yeah, dude.
Get caught in weird time warps and things.
That's a little eyes wide shut for me, but we'll leave that alone. But no, dude. I mean, God, what do the kids say? Like herd? That's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
I just dated myself a little bit, but I feel like it was necessary.
That's all right. You are old. We're getting old. We're older.
Yeah, and that's one of those moments, dude. I killed it. I killed the vibe. Dude. The chill vibes are gone.
That's okay.
But
bring him back up.
That's honestly that's why I like that kind of stuff, dude. And dude, how long is it gonna take you to over 3 minutes to wrangle these bros?
Well, I don't usually last. I usually don't take 3 minutes, but
I'm out in 2. Oh boy. I mean, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing fast.
Yeah, dude. You got to get in and got to get out.
That's right, bro.
Okay, so
nice.
Taking it back, I'll bring the vibes back up. Well, after we read this dialogue, hey Link, what's wrong? Y'all were 22 minutes slower than usual. Hey, I took no, in my mind I took 22 seconds longer than I normally would. Well, what about that wraps her up for today? And how about you head over to the mayor's place? All right. Okay, so speaking of Epcot, every time I've been to Epcot, I go to Japan and I say to myself, I'm going to get a bonsai tree.
Yeah.
But then it immediately occurs to me, this is impossible for me to get home. And then a year goes, however long goes by, and then I'm back at Epcot and I see the bonsai tree again. And I've always had an affinity for these trees from, my time as a child watching the Karate Kid trilogy. So,
of course,
I finally got home, found a place locally that sells bonsai trees. I picked out, it's such a beautiful tree. Her name is Bonnie. And here's what I really wanted to get to. I had to kind of lay the foundation. I had to audit myself because when I do stuff like that, I go all in, dude. I'm doing research on bonsai trees. I'm finding freaking bonsai tree groups. I'm about to sign up for classes to learn how to shape bonsai trees and stuff.
At the learning annex.
And I'm I finally just had to take a step back and be like, dude, it's okay for you to just enjoy this little baby tree. And just, you don't have to be a bonsai expert. You don't have to grow additional trees and make it your entire personality for 6 months and then ultimately move on from it. But then you have all these trees. It's how many times have you done that, Drew? I know I've done that with tons of stuff, bought photography equipment and got super into photography for 3 months and then got rid of all that gear at a loss.
Yeah.
Months or years later, dude, it's bad.
I'm looking at a room of ADHD projects. Granted, the one that's right in front of me, the one that I still use, not as often as I should, but my giant 3D printer, bro. I just finished printing a bunch of little shelves. my manga collection is growing faster than I can really keep up with it, and so I printed these shelves so that I can do 2 rows on. I've got those bookshelves in my like entryway or whatever,
Yeah.
and I've started filling those with books and not just with random crap. So yeah, dude, it's that was the most recent thing that I printed. Also, I like did some stuff in my garage. I'm trying to turn it into something kind of cool project. So I've got some things that I'm 3D printing from that, but I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's gonna translate well, but whatever, man. Sometimes you get those things in your head and you gotta see it through, and then when you hate it, you just rip it down, tear it down, and throw it away. That's all you got to do, bro.
Well,
that's life.
Sidebar to get you back up on this context after our rant. We're getting ready to go to Hyrule Castle. The guy on the right is telling us we have to like take a special gift. The girl who is like she claims we hurt Epona by jumping fences. I didn't realize she's not Zelda, so I'm idiot.
Dude, but
idiot alert.
She's kind of our sweetie, dude. Like she's kind of our honey, and it's only hinted at whilst reading the story, but he give me the old side eye, dude. Yeah, dude. From what I have gathered, they're like engaged to be engaged. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're probably going to end up together. And dude, I'm like seriously here for it, man. Like he doesn't always have to end up with Zelda. Like I think it's great that the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom Link and Zelda get together, because we see some of those like past memories or whatever where they're just like hanging out in the grass, and Zelda's like sketching stuff and he's just like checking out that dumpy, like let's be real. And like it's a good time, it's a good experience. But I'm glad that like here he is going to get that simple life. Dude, you got to get it.
Yes, got it. Got it.
That's sick.
Sorry about that, Link, but thanks to you, that goat didn't get away. Well, you'd better be getting going and figure out what you're going to do about Epona. Maybe you can head up to where Ilia is and see if she won't give the horse back. Okay, so she went back up to the spring, which I think is this way.
Do you want to know what you said to that goat?
What?
Stop! You violated the law.
I hope you get that reference.
I don't. What is that from?
Are you freaking kidding me, bro?
I probably know
You're playing the game now. Not right now, but like in your personal life. It's one of the cards from Oblivion. Dude.
Yeah, okay.
Stop. You violated the law.
Yeah. Dude, this is my first playthrough, man. Wait, what did she say? Link, come on, let's go.
Your first playthrough of Oblivion. You played it before.
What, Oblivion?
Yeah.
I've never played
You've never played Oblivion?
I've never played Oblivion, dude. I've only played Skyrim.
Dog,
I know. Hey, we've been waiting for you. Link, yesterday was so much fun. Chasing monkeys is great. Just telling Mallow here about I want to try to let it go. Instead,
just as a side note, your mic's kind of cutting out. I don't know if it's your Discord limiter, but
I think what it is I'm being loud.
Yeah.
Am I better now?
So, yeah, 100%, dude. It's only sporadic, but
it's just that limiter.
Oh,
you didn't get caught, Tallow. Oh, Colin. Way to spoil everything by telling your dad. Nice job. Yeah, thanks a lot. We got scolded by your dad. Something awful. I thought it was never going to end. I bet you're trying to go see... How do you say her name? Lilia? Ilia? Ilia.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Ilia. Because it's an I. It's a capital I-L-I-A.
Well, there's no way I'm going to let you pass. Sure. Oh, hey, neat, Link. Let me borrow that wooden sword. If I hadn't voted sort of... Do you think I should let him borrow it?
Yeah, why not? You know what I mean? Like, I
sure
feel like
thing.
that's good.
She's gonna instantly smack her brother with it.
Smack the baby right in the soft spot of the head.
Seriously.
Shadow, I agree that Skyward Sword has a great romantic story between Link and Zelda. I agree. I think that's also just super well done. I never played Skyward Sword until it was like re-released for the Switch, and I'm glad because I didn't have to deal with all the weird like motion control stuff. But solid game, solid game. I have not played Spirit Tracks though. Oh, she's our companion. That's sick, dude.
Okay, I wonder if now... Okay, I think I distracted them with the sword, and now I can go get Epona, maybe? I don't know. Because you know what it is? I guarantee you, I'm just using, like, context clues here. I bet you anything,
Sure.
this is not the way to Epona. I bet you...
But is it the way to a man's heart? I guess it's not through the stomach, so I guess, yeah.
Well...
Is the way to your heart through your stomach, by the way? Like, is that what gets you? Is, you know?
I don't know.
Did your lady, like, cook for you?
It's the
and
wrong
you were
way.
just like, absolutely, this is it. This is the one.
No. No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay.
If anything, I cooked for her and won her heart.
That's good.
I grilled, though.
That's
It
good.
wouldn't have been cooking. It would have been grilling. Or
Sure.
barbecue.
No, I get that. Dude, I love a good barbecue. I'm so mad that I don't have a space for a grill. You know, like that's a shame on my part.
Yeah, you got to fix that.
Games.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Oh, of
clunky
course it's
controls, man.
closed. Link.
I stole your horse.
And I shut the
What are you
gate.
gonna do about it?
Came to take Epona back. You can forget it. Why don't
Yeah,
you think
dude.
about what you've done for a change? I won't open the gate
Yeah.
until you change your attitude. Oh, God.
Open the
Ilya.
gates and seize the horse.
You don't know what happened yesterday. Listen, listen. I don't know if she'll listen to me, but let me try to explain about Tallow and the monkey, okay? You crawl in there through the tunnel in the back while I do that, Link. Whoa, she wants us to come through the back door.
Through that tunnel, bro. I mean, only with consent. Let's just
Alright.
put that out there.
Let's just check. Oh, there it is. All right,
Oh,
let's crawl.
and- Yeah, dude. And any Zelda soundtrack is peak.
Oh,
peak.
yeah.
Oh, you got a two-way. That's cool.
Yeah, it made me choose my own path. Yeah, dude, I've never played Oblivion. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, I am first. Okay, then I am sorry. I thought I was throwing that in there because I thought you'd get it, but like,
Nah, dog.
dang, dude, like I feel bad for you.
I know, dude.
I mean, you're
missed that
catching up.
whole. I kind of missed that era of gaming. Like, I was in college when that came out, I think, and I was gaming, but I was still playing
okay.
my. When did it come out? No, it came out.
DS?
No, it came out in 06, so I would not have been in college. No, I didn't even graduate high
was.
school yet. You were in college in 06?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I guess you are a couple of years older than me. But I do remember like my college roommate playing Oblivion on his Xbox 360, but I was still playing my N64, bruh.
Well, I mean, I think I was in my PS3 era. I think I had officially switched over to that. I did have a Wii, but I mean, obviously that wasn't a game that came out on Wii. I mean, I'm sure it may have come out on Wii.
I don't think so.
Wii had been out for 10 years.
I know that they released it on Xbox first, then it came out for PlayStation a year later. I'm pretty sure I read that here recently.
Okay.
So you still prefer to master over me, huh, Epona?
Well, yeah.
Don't worry about your horse, Link.
Best friends.
You're my best friend, my best friend. And friends are family. Did my mic peak out when I just did that? I tried to hold it back a little bit.
No, it was good.
That's good. There's some sort of limiter or something in Discord, I think, that's
Yeah, dude, you got to change that.
holding me back, dude. It's holding me back.
No. Well, it's also protecting the ears of headphone users. So
Yeah, Discord.
know.
I'm writing that down, dude. Discord limiter on mic ? I got to do a little research on that so you guys can hear me scream. Fortunately, it looks like the injury isn't too serious. You could go on together, I guess. But Link, yeah? Can you at least promise me this? That you'll save yourself till marriage to me? No matter
Probably.
what happens on
Should
your
be easy
journey,
enough.
don't try to do anything I wouldn't do.
But you probably wouldn't like stab things with a sword,
Just come
and
home
that's going to
safely.
be kind of crucial. Just Just a handsome chap right there, dude.
Just because a handsome nod.
Yep. Boy, Seth, we sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, folks. Come on, Seth, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When is that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon? But how long is that?
In a little while, man.
But what am I going to do till then?
You can hit the subscribe button so you can stick around for more content, or feel free to watch some of our past stuff.
Don't forget to come back soon.
Because we'll be waiting here on
Nerd leading the nerd. What? Nerd leading the nerd.